all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine it. I ain't show no mercy. We gon' show them both what's happening. I'm like a Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died. I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud. Straight to good. They don't know how I did it. He nice, but he don't show them skills. How I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel. How I work the wheel. They mad. I'm too solid. Circle tight. Yeah. Vacuum seal. No, they want my life. I ain't worried. I got rank for real. I got real soldiers. Kill for me, nigga. Watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately. You is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. Try to grow these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills. How I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel. How I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life. I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they Air Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like ball cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills. How I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel. How I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life. I ain't worried. I got rate for real.
Play another one, brother. You done?
Okay, got one kind, sir. Got you. I got you.
Look, you got me turned up. You like the DJ? Hey, come on, you like the DJ, brother? You want to keep it turned up?
God, I
hey,
got
it. Y'all, hey, you on mute, Doc? We couldn't hear you.
Salakia out of one year. Shalom out of one year. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah, sir.
Yeah, Ba'Shem. What's going on,
man?
Hey, boy, you look just like your uncle. You look just like, look, I met the brother uncle, man. He done put me on to some work, uncle, man. Very successful businessman here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And this brother just hired my business to do business with his. You know,
whoa.
Yeah,
Man,
at the water for that. Damn right. The water for that. And look, as soon as I walked up to him and met him, man, and he cool as hell too. Cool as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, hella cool, man. I said, damn, he looked just like his uncle.
Most High in Christ.
Damn right.
Man, Most High in Christ, man. That's brotherhood right there, man. That's how we do.
Hell yeah.
That's how we do, Cap, for real.
Damn right. I get play one more, and then we're gonna go and get started.
I got one more for you. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Let me go. Slocky, sir. 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna play this banger right here, man. This is one of my favorites right here. We're gonna play this banger. Boom, then we're gonna get into it.
Khan.
Yeah.
Got Officer Marshall Allah behind the 1s and 2s.
Damn right, he on the 1s and 2s.
Can you hear it, sir?
It's low. You got to share the screen again.
All right, it's a lot. Hold on.
Ain't no sweat. Yeah, you had ended the damn DJ show.
Hey, you say what, sir?
Yeah, you had ended it. You took the
Yeah.
screen
You told me.
out.
Yeah, you told me to redo it. I'm finna redo it now.
It's all good. Come on with it.
Yeah, my bad. I get more seasoned with it as we go. So it should be sharing.
Nope, still ain't up.
Sure. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
About taking mine, look him in his eyes, ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much, I just give a head nod, looking at the fear of God. I want everybody that I'm with to shine with me. I put the fear of God in you niggas, cause God with me. Worst thing anybody can do, not ride with me. I just let them know if you ain't with me, then you against me. I'm one of God's angels, but I'm hopping out a demon, open-handing for that lip. Yeah, we call it palm reading. Sleeping on me, let them know. It get worse when you dreaming. Nine on me like a gremlin. It get worse when you feed it. Make your mind up. We say that shit a no if you think it. Every verse undefeated, 10 for 0. I know you see it. On the hunt for anybody. You see stripes, I see a zebra. Give a fuck you in the game. I be aiming from the bleachers. I'm a heckler. Passing niggas with my eyes closed, not a Tesla. Give a nigga inch, he take a mile playing catch up. See the comp, foot all on his neck, ain't no let up. I made my own way, so nobody say they helped us. Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes, ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much, I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God, you looking at the fear of God. Check his vibe, draw on that nigga, he act sketchy. Target on him, mark him out like Kane if I catch him. Never turn my back on my bros, and that's the lesson. He hoping God with him, he tried to score, I still give me more this shit like breakfast. Pray to God they never test us. Wish these devils would be hard of hearing. We say that's a death wish. Fear of God, that's a weapon. Break it down in the section. Ruger 5'7". Tell them don't mistake this for no effing. Come get the belt. Every weight class I hold the title. We are not the same, nigga. I am nothing like you. Hit him with the Drake. They gon' charge me with assault rifle. Hit him with the Drake. They gon' charge me with assault rifle. Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes. Ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much. I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God. You looking at the fear of God. Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes. Ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much. I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God. You looking at the fear of God.
I'm con.
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, that mug was lit. All right, Shalom, Israel. We are back as if we ever left. Because y'all know what? We ain't going nowhere. You
That's
understand? And today's topic, we're just going to get straight into it. Okay? Because I got a couple things that I want to share. You know, a couple of videos I want to walk through. You know, situationships equal rotationships. Ugh, just the thought of that out. You understand? Just the sound of it, man. It's terrible. It's awful.
right.
You know, and it's crazy that our people, we go from like one extreme to the next. We just keep going, keep spinning our wheels, you know, and going absolutely nowhere. Okay. Absolutely nowhere. Real quick, we on the fan base and we're on the TikTok. All right. So on TikTok, if y'all listen, if y'all want to join the show on TikTok, because you TikTokers be having a lot to say. All right. So if y'all want to join, you can go over to ISUPK St. Louis on YouTube and then click that link that's in there. I got the link in there for so you can come on the stage, you can comment, you can question, you know, whether you agree or disagree. If you want to speak to the topic, you can do so. All right. So real quick, let me check and see if we got any comments on the TikTok yet. Nope, nobody commented yet. Everybody just tuning in. That's good. Tune in. Stay tuned. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody did. What's good, Tyrone? Oh, he may be speaking to somebody else in the chat. Let's say, nigga, my name ain't Tyrone. Captain K Mother DG. No. Oh,
Yeah, right, Cap. But hey, Cap, they better put some respect on that shit for real.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Put some respect.
Let me see. User 8230995106531 asks, "Am I Jewish?" This is what I asked you, user 8230099510677779311. What is Jewish? What does the word Jewish mean? Let's see if they can answer. Look at all these damn numbers. Like 7779311. They got a comment. Come
Hey,
on.
Cap. Hey, Cap. Cap. If I could, real quick, sir.
Go ahead. Huh?
That just lets you know how much of these people are cowards, man. Because I got my name up here that a brother gave me. You got your name up here. We
Right.
got triple lock out mine. We ain't running from nothing, man. Y'all want to have 9900000775, man? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Crazy.
Be a man. Be a man. Grow some damn balls, man. Stop hiding behind this damn computer, man.
Yep.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead, huh?
If I could, sir, they do that, because the Lord was not with them,
Damn right.
They have everything to be afraid of, The Most High is not with them.
Right. Damn right, huh? You're absolutely correct, Trooper. Yep. Let's see if they can answer. Come on, 7779311. Answer that question. What does Jewish mean? You follow the Torah. Come on, that's not what I asked you. Of course, we follow the Torah.
That's right. Damn right.
Absolutely. No, the Torah is not the Old Testament and the New Testament. You don't know what he's talking about.
You don't even know, Cap. This guy.
Yeah, come on, man.
Dude, you're a waste of time. You are a waste of freaking time. Just go to church. It's Sunday. Shouldn't you be in church right now? Shouldn't you be banging tambourine or something?
He said Jewish is what BHI claimed to be. Dude, no. Tyra, I think they say Tyra. Jaira said, "Do we follow the Talmud?" And my answer is no. All right, we do not follow the Talmud.
That's crazy.
All right, come on with it. Let's see.
Crazy, Cap. That's stupid.
Hey, he trolling now. He said, what's my annual income? Then he say, I'm worth 3.6 million. Don't you be saying that mean stuff to me. He a chump. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 7779311 is a chump. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, God, we're gonna bring it out of him.
He definitely about to come out. He about to come out the closet. He about to come out the closet today. You're don't be saying mean stuff to me. Next is gonna be you ever swallow.
Stop being so mean. Stop being so mean.
Salaki, Cap.
Go ahead, Troop.
Adawan, he sounds like he gets no respect from women.
Oh man, none. He ain't getting no respect on this stage either.
None.
You know what I mean, come on.
He don't know who he's dealing with, Cap. He don't know who he's dealing with. That's why you in a situationship, because you can't control nothing in your life. That's why you in a situationship. The woman controls the everything that you do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
she controlling everything.
Jaira asks why when I said we don't follow the Talmud. The Talmud is our oppressor's book. You understand?
All right,
that's his book. All right. Then JTR 988 says, Am I a Hebrew? No, we're just Israelites. Hebrew is the language that we speak. All right. Then King Drac 3. Do y'all realize that Jacob and Esau are twins with the same lineage? I have to disagree with you on that. All right. They don't have the same lineage. Right. You understand? That their father is, Isaac, and yes, they were twins, but they were two different nations, two different people. All right. And it says that in the scriptures. And if you want to have a discussion about that King Drake 3, then go to ISUPK St. Louis on YouTube, click the link, come on the stage, and we can talk about it. All right. Let me see. And then we got and then if you on the there's a lot of people going in and out on the Clubhouse. If you're on the Clubhouse, you want to come up and speak to the topic, you can. You know what I mean? Because this is something that we got to fix. We got to fix this amongst a whole bunch of other things in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. And the reason I only name those three is because those people are the chosen people of God. Not everybody. All right. Everybody is not the chosen people of God. All right. And this thing right here, this topic, like for instance, Marshall, you got the definition of situationship? Or matter of fact, I want to read this one. Pull the one that's on the that I put in the layout. Pull that one, or the trooper. Trooper, you got that?
Come on, sir.
Yeah, read that there. I'm gonna put it on the screen while you're reading it.
Come on.
I want you to read that for me. This is what a situationship is. All right. Y'all see it on the screen?
Come on, sir. Yep.
All right.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I want to read this. Go ahead, brother. Read it for me, trooper.
Come on, sir. Situationship. What does situationship mean? A situationship is a romantic or sexual relationship that is undefined and non-committal. People in a situationship are more than friends, but less than committed romantic partners. The term situationship is often used to describe a broad range of relationships that involve romance and or sex, and sources often differ on a precise meaning. Common among the many definitions of situationship is a lack of commitment. In a situationship, either one or both people are not willing to commit to a long-term relationship with the other person at that moment.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Come, sir. Also, common among situationships is the relationship's undefined nature. People in a situationship may not have discussed what kind of relationship they are in, or may not have even acknowledged that they are in a relationship. The two members of a relationship have typically not seriously discussed their relationship with each other. So each person may have a different idea about what exactly the relationship entails and where it will go in the future. A situationship is often discussed as being similar to a friends with benefits relationship, which usually involves sexual activity without a commitment to be exclusive to each other. A situationship is often described as a relationship that is more than a friendship, but less than a committed relationship. A situationship can often vary in what happens within it. It could involve casual sex, romance, dating people, spontaneous meetings, a lack of plans, a lack of emotional connection, or possibly all or none of these things.
All right, let's stop right there real quick. So, I mean, man, like all of this sounds extremely disgusting. You know what I mean? To where here you are, first off, you don't even realize that you are in a relationship. Did they catch that part? They don't even realize. Our people don't realize that when you are having sex with someone, you are in a sexual relationship. But then you don't want any, strings attached. You just want to be friends with benefits. That's nasty.
Come on, sir.
The benefit of what a woman brings to the table. You understand? I don't want that to be no situationship.
No,
I want that to be a lifetime ship right there.
come
You understand?
Right.
I don't understand. Luther Vandross sang a song. He said, "If only for one night." If only for one night. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine the fun that I'm gonna have in just one night, and then that's it. You mean tell me it's over? We can't do that again?
Right. You can't bring that back. You can't run it back.
Come on, you can't run that back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on, man.
Like, come on, we can't go to work. I go to work, and then we run it back later on. We get the shower. You understand? Water glistening all over your body. You understand? We can't do that again. Like just
I love to see the woman getting out of that shower and the water just be
come on now. Yeah. Come on, man.
That water just be all over her body.
Especially when she say, "Baby, dry me off," and then the water run down that dunk.
Yeah, you be looking at that piece of water, you be like,
you see the drip running down and cracking it. Oh, so like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to tell all my business, but I'm telling you, like, I just don't understand it. And then here's the thing about that. The Lord said for his chosen people to live a certain way. And a situationship is not the way to live. That's just not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, give me that in the scripture. Give me the sex is marriage in the Bible. Sex is marriage, man. You can't turn around and just say what you want about whatever you are in and just call it a situationship, call it a one night stand, call it a friends with benefits, call it what we just having sex, we ain't together, call it whatever they say. You can't do that. You cannot do that, man. Right. All of that brings problems. Situationships equal rotationships. You got sisters being passed around more than blunts. And guess what? You ain't supposed to do neither one. You ain't supposed to be passing no blunt, puff, and passing. And you ain't supposed to be smashing and passing. Ain't that what they do?
Yeah.
Trooper, you a young man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't they out there? Ain't them young folks out there smashing and passing up?
Just loose, running loose out of water.
Oh my God, loose as a goose. And I used to hear all of when I was coming up, when I was younger, I used to hear all of the horror stories about how sisters were, men did not enjoy them, because of all of the sex they was having, all the different guys they had been with. And I used to see, because all I hung around was old heads. And I used to see the old heads, and they'll talk about a chick. She'll look good. Them old heads used to see one of them, the new sister or whoever moved down on the block. They like, oh, damn, look at her. And they just had to have her. And I would sit and listen to the conversation. They start talking. I had that already. I hit that already. You know what I mean? And what was so disgusting to me when I was here, I'm like, that made the other brothers want to hit even more. like when he said, "Oh, I hit that off," they like straight up. Damn, for real. They wanted to know more. And I'm saying,
he didn't advertise the coochie.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting there as a young man. I'm listening, looking at these guys like, wait a minute. He just said he did all of these wonderful things to this woman in every hole that she owns, nose hole, ear hole, every hole. You know what I'm saying? He didn't had every hole, and then he's like, damn, straight up. And I'm like, what? Why is he so excited? That's his, ain't it? He just is skeeted and beat it and did all kinds of things to that. Took her to Pound Town, and now you ready to go. And then I would hear later on, I heard him talk about, oh man, I couldn't even feel nothing. I couldn't. She ain't had no walls, and I'm trying like, you know. And at this time, I wasn't having sex, but I was understanding. I was getting what they were saying. And she ain't had no walls, and it was loose as hell. I'm like, oh man, that sounds terrible. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That sounds terrible. Are you all right? You know what I'm saying? Them brothers was hurt. They was hurt, boy. They was like this, going in the room. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna run a train on these niggas. Choo-choo. They was like this. They was excited, but then come out like, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you all right? And I remember being like that. I didn't actually say these things to them, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I ain't with the old head, because I know it was some young cats that couldn't hang around them. You know what I'm saying? And they took the young silly ones and was like, man, take your ass over to the playground. Here, go back in the house. You know what I'm saying? They'll run them off. But me, they kept me because I wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to mess up my opportunity to take in all of this information that I was getting. So I just kept my mouth closed. But this is what I was saying to myself, you know. And I'm like, damn, brother, are you all right? He's sad. He looked sad. His world was at an end. He thought he was finna go. Boy, he thought he was gonna tear something up. And we got disappointed when he got in there. You know, go ahead, True.
No, so like in I ain't got nothing, but I got the description whenever you're ready for it.
Okay, good. Go ahead, read that for me, brother. And then 1 second, Mike Charlie, you got the Zondervan, the dictionary. The definition of marriage. Get that for me. Go ahead, True. Read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 24 and verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
No, not that one. Not that. Well, you know what? No, give me that in Exodus. Give me that one. That you dead on it. That's showing that sex is marriage. Matter of fact, let's just stay with this one. Go ahead and read it. Read that one and then get the definition.
Sir. Genesis chapter 24 and verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
Okay, so how many brothers you know that got married on their mama's couch? You understand? They turned around and ain't have money for a hotel, stay with your mama, you ain't have nowhere else to take her. So you wait till she go to work and bring her in, lock the little brother and sister out, and you go to Pound Town on your mama's couch in her tent. That's what that's talking about. He took this woman into his mother's house and had sex with her, and she became his wife. Sex equals marriage in the Bible. You understand? So, Mike Charlotte, read me that definition on what marriage is. Because a lot of people don't understand. Oh, the brother might have walked away for a second. A lot of people don't understand what they are out here doing. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in a relationship. They want to have sex. But guess what? There is a correct way to have sex, and there is an incorrect way to have sex. And a situationship is definitely the incorrect way to have sex. You know, situationship equals rotationship. You're going to get passed around. You're going to get passed around. Read me that definition, my Charlotte, to marriage.
Sir, coming out the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it says marriage is an intimate personal union to which a man and a woman consent, consummated and
they consent to what? Keep going. They consummate what? They consent and consummate what? Go ahead.
Come on. And consummated and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse.
Sexual intercourse. That's what marriage is. Continual sex. Sex is marriage, man. You got to understand this. Sex is not something that you just, like I said, smash and pass, hit and quit, friend with a benefit, situationship. All of that is sick and disgusting, man.
Right.
These women, you giving your body. Listen to the story. I'm sure you heard these things about yourselves. I'm sure the men have talked about you the same way those old heads talked about the women that I grew up with, and everybody heard what everybody had to say about them. It got back to those women. That message of you not having walls, you being loose as a goose, that thing smelling and all kinds of. I done heard some stories, brother. I done heard some stories. It was a sister that I went to school with, right? And one of my brothers ended up getting with her. They was in a situationship, all right? And my brother explained to me how nasty she smelled. I was like, brother, how could you do that? How could you do that? How you even get in there? Like, I don't even understand. But just because he wanted to have sex that bad, he went in there like this. He'll say, try to hold his nose.
Yeah, no, like that count.
Yeah, like that's I can't understand that. I don't. It's not that serious.
Right.
I got to have mine so fresh and so clean. Right. You understand? I love the way they smell. Women, oh my God, when they take care of their bodies, when they what's that Bed Bath and Beyond, and we can go beyond. You know what I'm saying? We can go beyond.
Body works, Cap.
There you go. I want to work that body after them body works. You understand? After that, we're gonna turn on some fireworks. You understand? All of them. Yeah, come on. Look, Mahershala, look, we know what Mahershala will be over there doing. So
hey, look. I'm still over here trying to have kids. I don't know what y'all talking about over there.
Hey, listen. Situationship. Listen, and then when you look this stuff up, they only last for some weeks. At the most, like. They just last like weeks at a time. It's not even like, you just, I just don't get it. And what I really don't understand, I understand how men do it. I understand how men can turn around and take that penis of theirs and stick it into any hole. They're like dogs. You understand? Most men are like dogs. They'll stick that thing in any hole. You understand? The same way my brother did. And this sister that I went to school, a boy. Listen, we went to school with this sister was bad. I'm talking about she looked good, boy, but she was wore out, ran through. She was in a whole bunch of situationships. Those things, those little stinky things between y'all legs develops older, when you sleeping with all these different men. And that's what her problem was. That's what her problem was. She slept with too many people and developed an odor down there. So those situationships gonna turn around and turn into a clinical trip too. You understand? You're gonna be going to the doctor trying to figure out why you stink.
Yeah, if I could get back on marriage, like
go ahead. Huh?
It's a heavy thing you saying, but it's a lot more in this. It's a lot more in this Zondervan Bible dictionary that bring out a lot more of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start it again from the top. It says marriage is an intimate personal union to which a man and a woman consent, consummated and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse and perfected in a lifelong partnership.
Yeah, right.
This is a lifelong partnership when you lay down with a woman, brother.
Damn right.
It's a lifelong partnership, man, of a mutual love and commitment. You know what I'm saying? It says it is also a social institution regulated by the word of God.
Mm. They don't understand, do they? I wonder how many people are getting into situationships right now, or just got out of one last night, or even a little while ago.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just this morning.
Yeah, just this morning. I wonder who before they go to church. Before they went to church, they got into a situationship, got out one. You know, and then gonna go to church and praise the Lord. Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, Officer Marwa Saw, you right. Women do age fast when they have them when they sleep with a bunch of men. That youth gets stripped right out of them, brother. I done seen it. Because I done seen some of the girls and sisters I used to go to school with.
Come on in.
And saw them a couple years after school looking rough, brother. So yes, all the men, all the drugs, all the trauma, oh man, they get ran through quick. So you know, and go ahead, Troop.
If I could, sir. Look how long that the definition for that word was. It was about 6 paragraphs. And no wonder when you meet women and they say that it's no wonder it's complicated. That's complicated.
Right.
I yield.
God, yeah, that's another one. It's complicated. The only thing that's complicated about this is you're complicated. Because either you're in a relationship or you're not. Either you're having sex with someone or you're not. And brothers, y'all got to be careful out there. You got to ask these sisters if they are sleeping with someone. Don't be afraid to ask these questions. I know they're going to get mad. But oh well. Because I ask them, you understand? Who are you? They say you're single. Oh no, I've been single for, they always say a year, 3 and 5. It's been a year, 3 and 5 years since they've been in a relationship. They don't count the ones that they having sex in. They don't count those. Those are not relationships. So they'll turn around and say, "Oh, the last relationship I was in with my baby dad was 5 years ago." Oh, okay. But then you having sex with somebody else. So then when I ask them, "Are you having sex with anyone?" Well, I mean, I am a woman. I do have needs. Oh, okay. Well, you need to keep going. Yes, it's sorry for me to stop you. Right. So I stopped you. As a matter of fact, I needs to get going too. You understand? Because you're in a relationship. You read it in the situationship. People don't even realize that they're in one.
Cap,
and I'm gonna read some of the other stuff I looked up.
Go ahead, Cap. I got my research right here. I'm ready to go.
I know you do. Now I already got the one about how long situationships last. Not very long at all. So that's what causes the rotationship. You understand? To where you're getting passed around. You're going from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga, bed to bed to bed to bed to bed, pound town to pound town to pound town to pound town. Like, and that's terrible, and that's disturbing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how a woman can turn around and let several different men take her to pound town. I just don't get it. Because I remember hearing this from the older women back in the day. I remember hearing some where they used to say they didn't want all them different men inside of them.
Right.
And they was holding down one relationship. Back when they used to say, I'm with you through the good times, the bad times, till the wheels fall off, and all that good shit they used to say. Even if we in a cardboard box, I'm still with you. All that, all them sayings that black folks used to say back in the day to show and prove their loyalty to one another. I used to hear that coming up.
Thick and thin.
Thick and thin. Damn right. That's it. And I used to see some of the women back then hold that down. They used to live by that.
Yeah.
They was with their man through whatever. And they did not go outside of their relationship. And some of them are still together to this day. To this very day. So big ups to the sisters and the brothers that's holding it down with each other. Damn right. You understand? That's not leaving each other because he lost his job, or she can't cook, or whatever the hell your excuse could be. The only reason a brother should get rid of his woman is if she is a 304. If she's a 304 of any sort, brother, get rid of that. Get rid of that quickly. You understand? But the woman, the woman, you don't get a reason to leave your man. You understand? And that's what God said. God said this. This is in the Bible. And I know that they're gonna say, "Oh, that's the Old Testament." No, that's the New Testament. That's in the New Testament. For those that like to use that as an excuse. You understand? And we got young man Desmond on the stage. Shalom, brother. You got anything you want to say, or you just tuning in?
Hey, shalom. How about Shemel brother? What's going on?
Shalom, Yahweh. Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah.
Hey, Mosai, praise you got it. Go ahead, brother.
I was just saying, I'm on the slavery, and I ain't got my headpiece on, so I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm just tuning in.
Okay, no sweat, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And guess what? And our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Got this brother slave.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
This brother should be able to do the work of the Lord all day, every day. But instead, he has to slave. Got to take care of his family. You understand? And our oppressor designed this way. So where we can't do nothing else in life but serve him. You understand? But guess what? But the Lord is since 1969, the Lord been creating something totally brand new in the earth. You understand? And that's real men that actually serve him. You understand? So whether we on slaves or not, guess what? We doing the work all day, every day. So damn right, the water to you, brother, for tuning in, man. We appreciate you.
Come.
Right? Yeah. So now this is what it says right here. These are some of the things that I had looked up. The first one was how long do they, you know what I'm saying, do they last? Okay, and that's typically just a couple of weeks. So here you are you ever see some of them sisters out there post a picture talking about Whit Bay? You know what I'm saying? Where they the picture selfie, but they claim they Whit Bay, they out somewhere.
Yep.
That's some situationships. And guess what? And after that, after the few weeks and the few Cheesecake Factory pictures, you don't see no Bay. You don't hear no Bay. Why? Because guess what? They done jumped in and out of a situationship. Okay. And that's terrible. But here's the second one. It says, why do men prefer situationships? And I can tell you they just as nasty as them goddamn women. They're just as doggone nasty. You know, to be honest, folks that do this, both of you, whether you male or female, you're just pieces of shit. That's really what you are. You have no value. You don't value your vagina like what you say. You don't know your worth like what you say. And though, guess what? And those men, same thing. You don't value your body. You don't value that penis of yours. You gambling with them nuts every doggone day, having unprotected sex with whoever the hell you want to. This is what they doing at the crap table. You understand? Talking about 7-Eleven. And then you crap like a mother.
But do 35-47. Come on, man.
Why you need clothes? Baby needs shoes, and you need some teeth. You understand? That was the niggas doing, boy. They had the crap table like this. You understand?
Hey, that's so funny. They gambling with the balls every day. You know,
because listen, you might get the listen, the diseases they ramp it back up here in St. Louis. St. Louis was when Bond just brought this out on the last show. He brought out an article about how AIDS is ramping back up here in St. Louis. Right? St. Louis was the STD cap. I don't think it was this year. I had to check. I mean last year. But for the last 5-6 years in a row, St. Louis was #1 for AIDS and STDs. Was the AIDS and STD capital.
Yeah, Cap. And
running for a long time.
And another thing that he brought out too on top of that was the tricky tranny was on the top of the list.
Oh, they the top of the list. They at the top of the list.
Oh my goodness, we ran that. That was crazy.
Yeah. And then you turn around and I got another article where syphilis, right? Syphilis is on the rise here too. All of it is finna rise, man. All of it is, it's not going anywhere. And do you know why it's not going anywhere? Because you won't stop.
That's right.
You just won't stop. All you got to do is just stop. You ain't got to stop having sex, but just stop being a 304. Stop doing that. Stop just sleeping with all of these different women that you just smashing and passing. You won't have to take a trip to the clinic. Brothers, you can have more than one woman. I don't give a damn what no woman say. Y'all don't care no way. You're going to go sleep with other women. All of y'all do it. But there is a right way and a wrong way to do it. Situationships, that's the wrong way. Friends with benefits, smash and pass, hit and quit, all of that. That's the wrong way. Now, if you want 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, even 10 wives, you could do that. There's a lawful way for you to do it, but not that way. And if you want to learn how to do it, brother, then come on in here and we'll teach you how to do it. Regardless of what that woman say about how she ain't with it and all that, that's okay. It's some sisters that's out here that's with it. They with it. And they will be faithful to you. And you don't have to worry about, you don't let all that spooky talk that's out there scare you to where, because you know they say, oh, if you sleep with somebody else, you know she sleep with somebody else. You know she ain't just waiting on you. It's a lot of sisters out there that's not nasty like you. It's a lot of sisters out there that are not nasty. It's a lot of them.
That's right.
And if you learn to vet these broads, you'll be all right. You understand? You'll be all right. And you won't have to worry about the AIDS and the syphilis and the super AIDS and the super syphilis, because you know that's out too. The super gonorrhea, the super clap, all the diseases that turn super. I don't know if y'all know, but the STDs that turned into the super STDs. They got some now that they ain't got no cure on. That's just like the AIDS. They don't have no cure for it. It turns super on you. They don't know what to do about it. And the more you keep this up, the more you're gonna end up getting it. But here's why it says men prefer situationships. You worry less and enjoy more. Brother, you ain't gonna be enjoying that baby that come out behind that. Because here's the thing about this. Now think about this. Most men know that if a woman is just quick to give it up, she's a 304 to him. She's nothing that he wants to stay with. She's nothing that he wants to build a family with. None of that. Right. He don't have no morals, just like that woman don't have no morals. Neither one of them have morals out there. And turn around, and this thing says you worry less and enjoy more. Sometimes people just prefer the looser structure of situationships. It may take the pressure off of having to figure out exactly where things are going according to the traditional expectations of how relationships develop. If that ain't disturbing and disgusting to where it takes away the responsibility, that's your problem. Most black people are irresponsible when it comes to their sex.
Yeah.
They're irresponsible. They always talk about it just happened. Nigga, please, don't nothing just happen. You wanted it to happen. And it happened. And then guess what else happened? STDs, unwanted pregnancies, all child support after the unwanted pregnancy, because y'all ain't together. Y'all in a situationship. And then you finna be in a financial hardship once they put them numbers on you. Once they go to work in their office in City Hall and put them numbers on, you're gonna be in a financial ship then. You understand?
Cap is crazy.
And guess what? And you can't get out of that one. You can't tell this government, oh, I was in a situationship. They don't give a damn ship. That's what they care about. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cap, they didn't mess it up for them though. They didn't mess it up for the brothers now. In 2020, 24, you know the law they got out now? The law they got out now is they can put you on child support before the baby even come out.
Oh, good night. Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh,
I heard about
I was like, woo.
Yeah. Yeah, they trying to get as much out of them 9 months. They trying to get, because I forgot how long it take to where they can figure out the DNA. You understand? They can turn around and determine who's the father. Look that up, Maisha. See how many months it is to where when the baby's in the belly, they can do a test and find out and determine who's the father while the baby is still in the womb. So figure it up real quick.
All right,
and then I'm gonna play this other I'm gonna play this video real quick to show you what these situationships will.
That's gonna be heavy. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Let me show you what these situationships lead to, and show you how being stupid, right, and falling for a situationship can ruin your doggone life.
Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Calhoun versus Prout.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Mr. Calhoun, you say the defendant tried to trick you into believing you are her daughter Amaya's biological father. But after uncovering evidence that she slept with other men, you are positive the DNA will prove you are not. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Prout, you claim that you are positive that Mr. Calhoun is Amaya's father, and the only reason he is denying her is because you put him on child support. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Calhoun, you say Ms. Prout is pinning this child on you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why?
Me and Ms. Prout have been friends for a while, but when I seen that she wanted to make a relationship out of things, I cut her off, and I like.
Now, right there. Okay, the article that I just read, it said why do men prefer situationships? It said you worry less and enjoy more. And it says some people just prefer the looser structure of situationships. It may take the pressure off of having to figure out exactly where things are going. Okay, now this dude here, he claimed that she wanted to get serious and he didn't want to, so he cut her off. And now let's see, did he cut her off? Let's see. Let's find out. And number and two, he's wrong for that. Right. He's wrong for that. You're not supposed to have sex with a woman, and then when she gets sick, what's more serious than sex? like what could be more serious than that? You two are sharing your body with one another. What the hell could get more serious than that? The electric bill that you're going to pay when you move in together? You mean to tell me that your electric bill is worth more than you two sharing your bodies? The rent or the mortgage that you're going to have to come up with every month, that's more important than you two sharing your bodies with one another? That is disgusting. Let's keep going.
Like, I just kind of pushed away from her. And
how did you cut her off?
I stopped calling, stopped answering her calls and texts, pretty much ignored her existence.
And like I said, that brother, he was wrong for that. He was wrong for doing her like that. You don't have sex with a woman and then turn around and throw her away. That's not how you do that. But this is what happens when we are in a society trying to live by its culture. That's our oppressor's culture, to get in a relationship, to have sex with a woman and then throw her away. That's this society, you understand, that's pushing this kind of stuff on our men and our women, when we're supposed to be living the total opposite way. When we have sex with each other, we're supposed to stay. You stay with that woman. You have sex with that man, you stay with that man. It's a lifelong commitment. That's what Maisha read in the definition. All right, let's keep going.
Because she wanted to get serious.
Because she wanted to get serious, yes, ma'am.
So you wanted to get serious with him, Miss Proud?
Yes, Your Honor, I did, but he did make it understandable that's not what he wanted. But we continually to have sex, and I was cool with that. We were still messing around. I was still going back and forth to his house, and we continued to have unprotected sex.
Now, right there. Now he's sitting there trying to tell it like, yeah, she was trying to get serious. So I went on and let that go. I stopped answering her calls except for the booty call. Yes, he answered those. You understand? He answered the booty call, but according to him, he stopped answering the text. He stopped answering the call. But now she say, "Oh no, I was cool with it," you know, which is dumb on her part. Are you a woman and you cool with a man just having sex with you and not being with you? Both of them should turn around and want to have sex with someone that actually wants to be with them, not turn around and just, nah, you trying to get serious. I'm going to stop answering calls and texts until it's a booty call.
Yeah.
Sister say she was steady going back and forth. They having unprotected sex too. He's so stupid. He didn't even have sense enough to even wrap it up. He had sense enough to wrap it up. And guess what? Everybody like that natural feeling. I know I do. You understand? You remember that scene on Drinking Your Juice in the Hood? He asked Trey, he said, ask Trey, you use a condom? He said, well, no. He said, yeah, my boy. He said, hey, man, I don't use condoms either. Take away all the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love that. And guess what? This is why you need to know what you're doing before you turn around and start having sex. And you won't end up in this situation right here on paternity court looking stupid as hell. Right. Sitting telling this story about how you pushed this woman away because she wanted to be serious and you didn't, but y'all was having sex. And then she say, oh, we were still having sex though. And it was unprotected. So now there's a baby that come out of your situationship. Right. Let's keep going.
Oh, all right. So you didn't really cut her off.
Thanks. That part.
It was like situationship. It really wasn't a relationship. It was
there you go. There you go. It was a situationship. When actually he was the one that initiated the situationship. That's all he wanted to be in. He found a young, silly sister that was willing to have sex with him. And then when she said, well, I want to be together, he said, oh, no, I ain't trying to do that. Cut her off. And now it was a situationship. Then she later agreed. And I'm saying both of them are stupid for this right here. Let's keep going.
That's cute.
Situationship.
Yeah.
All right. We've heard that one before.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Miss Prout, you still continue to have sex with him after he made it clear he didn't want to be in a relationship.
Correct, Your Honor. I did.
That's the part I'm talking about right there. Man, don't say I don't even want to be with you. Yeah. So why are you even having sex? Why are you cool with that? Like I said, this shows the level of stupidity of both parties. Not just him, not just her. Both of them are stupid. Yeah. She agreed and said, you know what? Okay. All right. Situationship it is. And guess what? This is going to turn into a rotationship too. Let's keep going.
And at some point you found out you're pregnant.
Yes, ma'am. Me and a family member of his, we went to the store. I bought a pregnancy test, went back to his house, took the test. It was positive. The lines were fainted. The next day I told him and showed him the test, but we were both in disbelief.
That's not true, Your Honor.
We were both in disbelief, Your Honor, that I was pregnant. He said he didn't believe me, but he wanted a DNA test. So in somewhere in there, you believe that I was pregnant because you wanted a DNA test.
So he asked for a DNA test?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
Do you remember asking for a DNA test?
And I asked for a DNA test, but not when she's saying I did, Your Honor.
Well, when did you ask?
What does that even matter? Like, you asked for one, you know, so you know she was pregnant. And see, this is right here. When our people do not follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of God, you're just stupid, man. You're stupid. You all over the place. This brother think that it really makes a difference because, well, not when she said I said it, but you asked for one. That's the whole point. You knew that she was pregnant. You said it was a situationship. And see, these are the things that come out of you and your nasty ass situations. This is what happens. Let's keep going.
Ask for it.
After I found out that she said she was pregnant, I blocked her on all social media and everything because I thought she was crazy. She called me and said that she had took fertility medicine to get pregnant by me, and she got exactly what she wanted out of me.
That's a bunch of bull.
Oh, did you say that, Miss Pro?
No, Your Honor, that was not what was said. I did not take any fertility pills. Once I found out I was pregnant, let me tell you how crazy this is. The crazy part. I did not believe I was pregnant. I went to about 4 or 5 different emergency rooms, and they all confirmed I was pregnant. I was still in disbelief.
Now that I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe that one. And who running up emergency room bills all because you in disbelief? When you could just go purchase them their pregnancy tests, you know what I'm saying, from
she said she went to 14.
CVS and even Dollar Tree.
14. This is crazy.
Hey, I don't know if I believe that one. You might be in disbelief. I've seen that in my own family, to where they just cannot believe they pregnant. But listen, they wasn't going to no 4 or 5 emergency rooms.
Right.
They was running back and forth to the store, getting different tests, different brands, different stores, all of that, and then just taking the same test over and over again. Then they went to their doctor. But I don't know about no emergency rooms. She tripped.
Went to 3 clinics. They said I was pregnant. I'm still in disbelief. This is by September. By that time, I'm 12 to 14 weeks, and I conceived between July 21st and July 25th. Mind you, me and Mr. Calhoun had sex July 24th, twice unprotectedly.
Excuse me, Your Honor. It took her 8
And
times.
that's the calendar you submitted to the court.
Yes,
let's talk about that. So the red indicates the date you were intimate with Mr. Calhoun twice.
Unprotectedly.
Unprotected. And the yellow indicates the window of conception. So as
that's something else that got you 304s out here looking even worse than what you already do, is this window of conception mess. You know what will eliminate this window of conception? Now, there are some things that women use, some apps, to where they come on and off of their period, and it'll show when they're fertile, when they're less fertile, and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with using those type of apps. But this right here, this window of conception, got you 304s thinking that you know exactly who the daddy of the baby is. When guess what? You know how you eliminate that? Is by just being with one man. If this sister was just with one man, you wouldn't even have to do all of this. You wouldn't have to turn around and display this and come up with a window of conception, and we had unprotected sex twice that day and all this. You have unprotected sex all the time. And guess what? And if you get pregnant, then the baby is the father of the baby is the man, that one man that you having sex with. That's simple. You understand? Following God's laws will make your life way more simpler than what you're doing. You're adding all of the confusion by doing all of this filthy stuff, man. You're complicating things. All because you two agreed to be nasty with each other and just have sex, knowing you're in a situationship. The judge asked her. So you kept having unprotected sex with him, even though he told you he didn't want. Yes, I did, Yana. I was cool with that. Said it proudly, too. You understand? He over there looking retarded, and she over there looking proud as hell. Let's keep going.
As you can see, the day you said you had sex with Mr. Calhoun falls directly in the window of conception.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's why you believe he is the father of your child.
Yes, Your Honor.
When you look at that window of conception, Mr. Calhoun, do you have any issue?
Yes, ma'am.
With the dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
You don't believe you were intimate on
There's
July
no issue with the dates, but I'm saying I feel like I have reason to believe that she was intimate with other dudes besides me during those dates.
Really?
How do you have reason to believe that?
I have reason to believe that after a conversation that me and Miss Pratt had on the phone, she told me that she was having sex with a dude all the way up until the day of the July 24th.
Oh.
Recording. And listen, I could believe that.
Yeah.
I could believe what he is saying. Like I just said, he over there looking retarded and she over there looking proud as hell. Like there is no shame in her game whatsoever. Let me skip past this part. Let's pull up the next one. Hold on. I hate all these commercials.
Are you smiling because that's true, Miss Prout?
That's not true, Your Honor. What's true is I was having sex with someone, but this was way before these 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks prior. I had stopped.
Ooh, 2 weeks prior, sleeping with someone else. Let me run it back.
2 whole weeks.
Let me show 2 weeks. Just as nasty as could be. Now, do y'all see why I said that window of conception got these 304s looking real nasty? Listen to what this sister is saying, man.
That's true, Miss Prout?
That's not true, Your Honor. What's true is I was having sex with someone, but this was way before these 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks prior. I had stopped messing with somebody else because I knew I was going to run into him at the parties. At the end of the day, he really denied my baby because he on child support. Period.
Did you hear that? She knew she was gonna run into him at a party, so she cut it off with him 2 weeks before that date, and then start having sex with this guy. Well, I guess never stop having sex with both of these guys at the same time. Just I guess try to discontinue it with the one. This is your situation. This is why she agreed to be in that nasty situation of hers. It's situationship. This is why she agreed, because she's already nasty. Yeah. And she's like, oh, okay, no problem. Is that how you want to do it? Cool. Because that's what I'm gonna do. What they say? I'm gonna do me. You do you, and I'm gonna do me. And they sit here doing each other. And now she's saying that he's denying the child because he's on child support. I don't believe that. You just told the man you was with somebody else.
Right.
So when you tell a man that, if you tell a man that you pregnant, right, and then you saying it's your baby, then you come back and say, well, I was sleeping with somebody else, or you ain't the daddy no way, or so whatever you might say, it's just going to plant that seed in his head. You can't remove that after that.
That's right.
After that man find out or feel that you, because men feel certain ways, according to your behavior. Mm-hmm. A woman's behavior will make him think that you're doing something.
That's right.
And either one, whether you tell him or he thinking it, it's going to be hard to make him believe that that's his baby.
That's right.
Let's keep going.
Period. Points.
That's
it.
It has no. It has
been back
no
and
deal
forth.
with child
Or
support,
one minute I'm the daddy, I'm happy, whoop-de-whoop, lamb. Then the next minute I'm not the daddy when you get hit with them papers.
Your Honor,
that's how it goes.
Your Honor, I received the child support papers. I received the child support paper 3 weeks after her daughter was born. Yeah. All right.
You're on the birth certificate.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you get on the birth certificate?
I got on the birth certificate because upon getting a call from Kia, remember, I never had any contact with Kia for the whole 9 months she was pregnant.
So you didn't have any contact. All right.
No contact. I get a call from Kia on the day her water is broken. She's saying,
no, you did not get a
call.
You
have a daughter being born. Do you want to come up here and see your daughter being born? I came to the hospital just to see if she was pregnant. I never believed that she was pregnant. And she's laying there, the baby's in the nursery, and she's doing her paperwork. She says, I'm doing this paperwork. Do you wanna sign it for your daughter? I said, I don't know if this is my daughter. I want a DNA test. She tells me, oh, the hospital doesn't provide DNA tests. We have to get our own, which I found out is a total lie because I asked the nurse and she said, Miss Prout refused the DNA test.
Good night.
If you
listen to what this brother is dealing with. This is the result of his situationship.
Wait a minute. So how did you end up signing the birth certificate?
Oh, okay, Your Honor. So we're in there by ourselves. I told her I didn't want to sign without a DNA test. So she gets to like basically making me feel like a bad guy. Like, you know, you had unprotected sex with me. You know, that's your daughter. I even look at the papers. And see like she didn't even have my last name as the daughter's last name. I had to tell her, like, if this is my daughter, you want me to sign, put my name on there.
I put my last name on my baby birth certificate. That's my baby. So I gave her my last name. You said you wanted a DNA test. Okay. Why put your name on here if you haven't got your DNA test?
Because you coerced me. You made me feel like a bad person.
And so you felt like you were coerced.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
This is terrible. This whole thing. This is my baby. Yes, that's my baby. Then why you got him on child support then? Since it's your baby, take care of your baby then.
Right.
Since it's your baby, then take care of your baby. Why put the brother on child support? Since it's your baby. Which all of this is stupid. And then now he's feeling coerced, made him feel like a bad person. Yeah, so you let this wank talk all this nonsense to you, and then you start feeling bad. Like, I mean, you should have felt bad for you wanting and initiating this situationship. That's what you should feel bad for. Lied and said, oh, I cut her off. You know, she turned around and wanted more out of me. I wasn't willing to give, so I backed off. Turned around and stopped accepting her calls, stopped texting her, but you didn't stop sexing her.
Right.
And then when she claims she's pregnant, now you block her on everything. Now you're not with the situationship. Now you're like, oh man, she's pregnant. This is the result of your situationship. This is the result. And situationships equal rotationships. This sister is being passed around, and I'm sure this brother is doing this to several different chicks. You're going around in several different rotationships. Instead of, if you want the woman, then be with her. Be responsible with that doggone rod of yours.
Right.
And once you stick it in her, then you stay with her. Don't turn around and try to leave. Oh, she getting too serious. What you think she gonna want when you pipe her down?
Right.
What do you think she's gonna want? To break up? Are you stupid? She's going to want you more. She gave you her body.
Yeah.
She's going to want Pound Town on a regular. And guess what? We going to Pound Town, goddammit. Not no well, you know what? I'm gonna block you. You trying to get serious. This is his problem.
Yes,
Mr. Calhoun.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you say you signed that birth certificate even having doubts.
Yes.
At the moment you signed it, you still had doubt.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me what those doubts were.
My doubts come from I'm walking to the store. I get to the store, I run into two neighborhood partners that I knew growing up, and they're like, you got a baby by Miss Prout? And I'm like, yeah, supposedly. She says her little girl is mine. And they tell me that's crazy because she said she had a baby by me before. And when I asked her to produce the paperwork and produce the pregnancy test, it was non-producible.
That's a lie, Your Honor.
So I felt
non-producible.
Hey, the brother said it was non-producible. Good damn night. Hey, boy, nigga come up with some words, won't he?
I'm telling you.
Non-producible. The evidence was non-producible. Good damn night. Hey, we need to stay off TV with this bull-ish, man. You understand? We need to stay off TV with the fuckery. This brother said non-producible.
Yes, ma'am. Like she couldn't produce it. Like she couldn't produce it. She wouldn't.
That's a word. What's your next
Can
doubt?
I continue?
Oh, please.
And my second doubt, Your Honor, is the situation with Facebook. May I elaborate?
Please.
This is barely 3 weeks after she's born. And it's brought to my attention, hey, there's some guy next to your baby's picture, and there's comments upon it. Everybody is saying, like, hey, this is his baby. So I call Miss Prout. I say,
so she posted on Facebook the pictures of some other guy with the baby. saying that he the father when she's saying that he's the father. You know, and I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened to me when I was in school, when I was in high school. It was a sister we was in class with, right? And the sister was talking about her. Now, back then it wasn't called situationship, but that's what it was. And she was telling all of us how she was with one guy. We knew about, you know, the guy she was with because he went to the school with us. You understand? I forgot her damn name, but brother named Fred, right? She talking all about Fred to all of us in the class. And I'm sitting there like this, but this your man though. What you know? And then she brought up the fact that she had a baby. And guess what? Sexy Red is not the first young lady that I know that said that she has one baby and two baby daddies. I heard this sister say this in high school. She said she had two baby daddies. And I was like, wait a minute, what? So like I said, I'm just listening. And she turned around and she said, yeah, Fred and some other guy. I forgot. We knew him too. You understand? And I think he had already graduated, but we still knew him, right? So Fred and the other guy was the baby daddies. The other guy, I forgot his name too. He was the actual father of the baby.
Okay.
Fred knew it, but Fred didn't give a damn. Fred was still, I'm still taking care of you and this baby. And so I'm hearing this, and I said, wait a minute. So I cut in then. I said, wait, so Fred know that you was with him and had a baby by him, and you claiming that both of them is your baby daddy? Yeah. I said, oh, I don't believe that. You know, I do not believe that. She actually called him. She called Fred on the phone. And Fred was just like this brother right here, just as dumb as could be. And she asked him, Fred, don't you know that whatever the baby name, I don't want to say the baby name, but don't you know she ain't your baby? Yup. Ain't you still gonna take care of the baby? Yup. Okay, I'll call you back. I hung up the phone. Yeah. I said, damn. You know what I mean? If Fred actually went for that. And it's so many brothers that do. I don't understand what is the fascination with these 304s to where you just got to have them. And guess where that comes from too? That comes from this society as well. To where a woman who's a 304 is the one that's most sought after. All because she'll let you stick that penis of yours in that hole. That's the one that you want. But most sisters that are clean and faithful, loyal, down, all them good words. You know what I'm saying? Not the situationship word, but all them other good words. To where she will only be with you. They bypass them. They don't want them. But guess what? Cap do. Cap want all of the ones that's loyal, faithful, down, clean. You understand? And ain't sleeping around, ain't gonna call nobody talking about ain't you the daddy. And I got this nigga Cap taking care of the baby. I can't. I wouldn't have been able to be on that call, brother. I would not. Oh my God! I man, I'm telling you. That day, one second word. That day, I lost all respect for Fred, man. Yeah. I didn't understand how he could do, knowing that this woman was sleeping with other people. How could he do it? Go ahead, Warren.
Salakia Cap. You know, back in the day when I was coming up, we used to call them type of guys lames. You know, lames.
Absolutely, they still lames.
You know, they today they call them simps, right?
Yeah, they still simps.
You know, but man, you know, I think about this scripture right here. If I can bring it out, though,
come on with it.
1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 11, right? You know, because you know, a lot of men don't want that type of response. You know, men don't want the responsibility. You know, they
right.
You know, they want to lay down with women and but they don't want the responsibility. You know, so 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 11. And it's such a childish mindset, you know, to to just have sex unprotected.
You finna read the scripture?
Come, sir.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Come. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child.
Mm-hmm.
I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Damn right.
So.
Damn right. At some point in life, you got to grow up, man. You got to grow the hell up.
Come.
Stop being so damn silly.
Right.
Stop thinking you're going to be young your whole damn life. And then the sad part about this situation is, as silly and as childish as both of these two are, this baby is the one in the middle of this bullshit. Yeah. The child is the one that's in the middle that's going to have to suffer because they had a dumbass father and a nasty ass mother. And then it's on TV, it's on YouTube for the world to see. One day this child just might turn around and they might do some reruns of paternity court, a flashback. You know what I'm saying? And then turn around and see her mother on paternity court for being nasty with her father, if he's the father. But I'm gonna play a little more of this and then we're gonna jump off of this.
Hey, Key, Miss Proud, why are you telling these people that this is the father when we just talked on the phone last night and you told me I'm Amaya's father, that this dude is nothing to her? She tells me, she says, you
heard it? This dude is nothing to her. She didn't deny ever sleeping with him. She didn't say that. But this is that rotation ship. Everybody is getting a turn. All because she's willing to be in a situationship. Oh, okay, it's cool. I'm cool with that, just having sex. Look at it. Look at all these guys that's being brought up. And she's not denying none of them. She turned around and tried to deny the first one and said, well, y'all, that was 2 weeks before this date. And then I cut it off because I knew I was going to see him at a party. like, come on, how nasty could you be?
Right.
And then now here's another guy he talked to, and there's some other guys he talked to, and I'm sure it's going to be more. This situationship then turned into a rotationship real quick to where she's getting passed around, brother. Everybody has. What's that old saying? She's like a doorknob. Everybody gets a turn. Everybody's getting a turn.
You're the stupid one that signed the papers. I told you that wasn't your daughter.
Really? Yes. You have evidence of that conversation?
Evidence, Your Honor.
Oh, you do?
Yes, ma'am.
Jerome, hand me that evidence. You trying this case, ain't you, Mr. Calhoun?
Yes, ma'am.
Trying this case. I know that's right. So you brought some evidence from Mr. Calhoun. Why you posting this pic if you said I was the father? From Kia, Miss Prout. You a dumb blank. You signed the birth certificate knowing you ain't the father, and then you changed her last name while I was still drugged up.
I posted it, Your Honor. Yeah.
You a dumb blank.
Yeah.
And the only thing
but now you standing here saying you the father. I don't know why you denying it. I know why he denying it. That.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. You understand? And see, this is the problem with women that's like this. You know what I'm saying? Is you're going to regret, being a 304. What we call it, Maya Shala? You're a 304. You're going to regret your 304, man. She thought it was cool when the brother was responding on that picture. Now here's another man. This was another guy that she's saying is the father because of her situationship. But then now he's not around. He's not around now. Now she's in court saying, you the father. You know this your baby. When look at all that she's done. Look at all the men that she's been. What we got, about 8 of them so far? 8, 9 different men. And then now you're in court talking about he is the father. He know he the father. Like, this is crazy.
Now, Miss Proud, you're in court. I want to say this. You're in court. So let's just understand that we're here to tell the truth. Were there any other men?
No, Your Honor, there was not.
Oh, my God.
You don't.
He just asked her to tell the truth. Were there any other men? And then she just said no. Why you got pictures on Facebook saying my baby with her daddy if there was nobody else around, nobody else involved in this? Why was there a guy 2 weeks before? He could be the daddy.
Right.
He could be the daddy. That window of conception bullshit. You don't know if that's when you got pregnant.
Right.
You don't know that. Like I said, these white folks that came up with that damn window of conception, and these 304s is jumping out the damn window.
Right.
Running with it. It's crazy, man.
Believe that, Mr. Calhoun?
No, Your Honor, I do not. Because the way.
All right. Well, this court has identified a witness, and they have something to say. Jerome, will you please escort the witness into the courtroom?
Got a witness. Whose side she on?
Watch your step going up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. State your name for the court.
Demetria Dawson.
Ms. Dawson, you are what relationship to Miss Proud?
God sister.
You are her god sister.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have information as to what the relationship was between Miss Proud and Mr. Calhoun.
That's correct. Yes, Your Honor.
Please explain to the court.
My god sister was having unprotected sex with another man. Also, before he came into the picture, myself and also other members felt that my god sister was already pregnant because of her demeanor.
What do you mean?
Her mood changed. She was very moody. So when he did come into the picture, they had unprotected sex, of course. A week later, she took a pregnancy test. That's not enough time to consider him a possibility. So, my opinion, he's not the father.
So you were there when this all transpired?
Correct.
Before she met Mr. Calhoun and reconnected with him?
Yes.
Now, she admits to the court that she had been dating another man before him, but she said she stopped sleeping with that man 2-3 weeks before she ever met Mr. Calhoun. You say that's not true?
No, Your Honor. I know it was an ongoing thing.
And so, Miss Proud, you look guilty.
But she is.
I mean, Your Honor, I love my god sister, but baby, you wasn't there. You know, you can't just say. I mean, I expect your opinion or whatever, but you can't just say who I was sleeping with and what I was doing.
How do you respect somebody's opinion that's supposedly a lie about you?
Right.
I'm just saying, if that's how she feels, I can't change how she feels.
How she feels or what she knows?
How she feels. Just because me and the other guy were still kicking it doesn't mean we were still having sex.
That's what we were doing, kicking it.
No, we were having sex.
Come on, man. You see this? Just because we were still kicking it don't mean we. That's what kicking it means.
Right.
That's what you're saying when you say, "Oh, we was just kicking it." Come on now. We know the lingo. Look, the judge, she from the hood. She know the lingo.
Right.
Everybody know what you talking about. Just because we was kicking it don't mean we was having sex. Now you gonna try to separate your situationships.
So like a cap.
It says no sex was involved. Go ahead.
Out of one, that sounds like a hot mess.
A what? A hot mess?
That whole thing just sounds like a hot mess out of one.
It is. It is, man. it is. Let me get to the results, and then we're gonna get back to
Don was kicking it.
This is exactly why we have to be here. Because you kids out here playing games.
That's right.
Right?
Right. Like I said, they need to grow the hell up.
Right.
They're out here playing games. Not even thinking about the life that's now depending on you two idiots.
That's right.
All because you don't want to be responsible and all because you want to be nasty. Now this child is going to suffer behind the decision that you two idiots done made and agreed to be in a situationship. I know a sister in one of my contracts, right? Apartment building, not too far from here. Turn around and she was in a situationship. This sister was yelling. Oh man, every floor we was on, she on the phone with her baby daddy she pregnant. And the brother, just like this cat here, don't want the baby, don't want to be responsible. Know she was sleeping with other people and all that. It ain't none of my baby. She trying to say that it is, all this nonsense. So she everywhere on every 5 floors, and she on every damn floor going on. As we are doing our work, you know what I mean? Look, we can't even concentrate from this broad hollering up and down the halls on every floor. So turn around and she finally get off the phone and she started talking to, boy, these niggas, they ain't shit. They my baby daddy. She like Sexy Red. She fuck my baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy. That's what she said. She going on, right? So she's sitting there telling me, oh, the brother, she said, yeah, he talking about he don't want the baby. We know what happened. I said, what happened? He said, well, I was doing me, he was doing him, So basically they were in a situationship. And then now that she pregnant, he don't want the baby. And he talking about it, he don't know if it's his and all. This is the problem with this. This is why the Lord said never to do this. That's why the Lord said and gave us a way that if you want to have sex, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. And I ain't talking about what position that you pick. You pick whatever position you like. That's not what I'm talking about when I'm saying this is how you have sex. There should be some more before you get in them sheets. You should lay some morals down first. You should lay some morals down first. And they're in the Bible. And if you follow them, like you said, this is a hot mess. And this would not be if they just simply followed the law, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to one or two having sex.
Right.
I always tell people, sex is not like Monopoly. It's not better with more people involved, right? It just makes a bigger mess.
Good.
What relationship does Mr. Calhoun have with your daughter?
He hasn't seen her since she was 2 months.
No.
Not since she was 2 months old.
No, ma'am. Because I felt totally humiliated and embarrassed by that Facebook stuff.
No, you felt totally humiliated.
I really did.
Child support payments
because
is what it was.
And look, she keep trying to run it down to child support. When the brother, he never even mentioned that. He never mentioned child support. Well, she put me on child support, so I was like, F her and that baby. He never said that. He telling you, and I believe what he's saying. He's real stupid. Yeah. But I believe what the brother is saying. I believe him. That she turned around and put that picture on Facebook. She couldn't deny it. She actually admitted it and said, yeah, I did. She told him that they on a conversation, you the stupid one to sign the papers knowing that this ain't your baby.
Right.
She said, yeah, I did. Everything that the man is saying is checking out. But she keep running it back to, see, he got them child support papers and this and that. He don't even sound like he's been out of shape about the child support. Mm-hmm. The brother really sound like he's paying for it, and that's like the least of his worries. The most of his worries was her being a 304, sleeping with other men, and then this baby possibly not being his. Her saying that he's not the daddy. Her having another picture with another man saying he is it. This is what happens in your situationships. These things happen. You don't think it's going to happen to you, but it will. You're going to have something that's unwanted, whether it be a disease or a baby. And you're going to turn around and you're going to ruin your life. And then you're going to ruin the child's life too. Go ahead, brother.
I got a similar experience that I'm dealing with. just fine. I mean, I'm dealing with it, and it just come back up today. If I may, I'll share it.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I raised a little girl. My name Desmond. I named her Diamond after me. I raised her for 13 years before I found out she wasn't my daughter. And her real daddy, he killed his best friend back in the days, and he doing life in prison right now. But he was knowing that the baby was his all this time, so he figured out a way to get a DNA test and found out that Diamond was his baby. So it hurt me at the time, but I decided to go ahead and let her get used to her real family and stuff. So now for the last few years, she getting ready to graduate. So now for the last few years, I hear that her mom reached out to one of my other kid mom and stuff and said, Diamond been going through stuff, she needed to talk to me and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking about what you're saying about how it affect the kids and stuff, man. So now it just come back up today that I got a number and stuff, so I'm reaching out to her, and I did want to ask you how I should deal with this situation going forward.
Yeah, first get that brother a hand, man. Get that brother a hand for him doing what he did. Most men do not do that. Most men be trying to hang on to them 304s and hang on to them children because of the embarrassment behind it. But this brother, he did the right thing. He said, hey, I let her go be with her real family. You understand? So that right, a lot of men don't do that. A lot of you ever watch paternity court? They'll say, oh, I'm still that baby daddy. I'm still gonna be there for. I'm still gonna. That's because they hurt and they don't know how to deal with it. Man, listen, you know what I'm saying? If you in a situation like that and you have a woman that stepped out on you and have a baby by somebody else, let that baby go be with their family because it's not your child, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave a 304 alone, number one, for being a 304. And then don't take it out on the baby. Let the baby go be with that family. That's not your child, man. So big ups to you for that, for doing that. Because I done seen so many cats that turn around and do the exact opposite, and they make the situation worse for themselves. They make matters worse for themselves. You know what I mean? So as far as dealing with her, it's good that she's reaching out because she obviously sees something in you. You know what I'm saying? That hey, I need somebody, and guess what? He's the one I want to talk to. Maybe he can help me with this situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with you, talking to her, counseling her, you know what I'm saying, giving her some good advice to help her with whatever situations she's going through. It's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you being a big brother to that baby. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? You just might help her out. You know what I'm saying? You just might help that little sister out and help clear up whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because you sound like you got more sense than, the others that's involved. So you just might help her fix whatever's going on with her, So yeah, so that's like I said, big ups to you on that, because I saw it with my own two eyes, man, where brothers be trying to make something work, where a woman has stepped out and have a child with somebody else, and the man all to try to conceal the embarrassment. Yeah, it's my baby, it's still my baby. I'm take care of the baby. I'm still the daddy. Man, just let it go. You have to. The baby has an actual father, and it's not you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that was strong right there, Warrior. You know what I'm saying? That was strong because I've seen so many brothers fall so weak to that and then make the situation worse because the woman, she's not going to respect you after you find out that she done been with somebody else and had a baby with somebody else. You know what I mean? And even her giving away that box to someone else, she's not going to respect you. She is not going to respect you if you stay with her and try to take care of the baby. She's only going to use you. And guess what? I know brothers that did that and found out that baby after baby, dude after dude, so many different guys involved. You know what I mean? To where she'd have been with several different guys after, still with this guy, him steady trying to hold on to her. And then it had more kids that don't belong to him. I've seen it, man. And that right there is more shameful and more embarrassing than you just saying, you know what? All right, I ain't the daddy, cool, no sweat. You know what I'm saying? Here's your baby. You understand? Like I said, that right there was strong, you know, because I've seen it. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with you know, like I said, being there for the how old is the child we're talking about?
She should be around 17 now because I she about to
17,
graduate.
yeah, she probably. And then you say the father is not around, right?
Yeah, he doing life in prison.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be around. So she needs some man that has some sense to talk to. You know what I'm saying? And I would encourage you to you know, if you want, you know, we can help you counsel the sister. You know what I'm saying? And whatever she's going through. Yeah, because we, you know, we are all about fixing our people. The little ones, the old ones, the 304 ones, the like the brother, the big dumb ones, like this brother on a paternity court. You know what I'm saying? Signing the birth certificate when he say, I want a DNA test. She said, boy, sign that damn thing. Okay, just put my name on her. Put my name. Like, come on, man. What are you what are you doing? This is insane. You know, so like I said, we there to fix his problem, her problem, all of it. You understand? All of our people's problems, man. We're here to help fix it. You know, so if you ever needed to, you know, if you need a counsel, like I said, and we'll help you with the sister, man. You know, so again, big ups to you, brother. You know, like I said, nothing wrong with you being that's what you need to be. You understand? To a woman, say for instance, if you have a woman that you get with that has children, be a big brother to them kids. Don't come here trying to be daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how that turned out, right? I know you done heard that before. Nigga, you ain't none of my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I done heard that so many times, brother. Like, I'm sitting there watching my pot. Like I said, I grew up with the old heads. And I'm listening to their situations like, oh, you know, and I'm seeing the little kids like, nigga, you ain't none of my daddy, nigga. You telling me clean my room, do no dishes, nigga. Oh man, they let them have it out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, be a big brother. Don't come in trying to kick down the kids' doors as if you daddy. And you know what I'm saying? You know, I would let, you know, me myself, I would let the mother deal with their children, you know. As far I would help the mother. You get what I'm saying? Instead of me just necessarily like, if it ain't life threatening, you know, if it's something where they just ain't listening, I'll probably step in like, listen, you know, you heard your mama tell you to get off that game. You know what I mean? I would reinforce what the mother said instead of coming in like, boy, I know you ain't on that damn game. It's 10 o'clock. Put your ass in that bed. Now, I could do my children like that, but I wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? If I had a woman with children, I wouldn't do hers like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's a way that you can, you know, deal with a woman that has children, you know, and a lot of times, a lot of brothers, because I remember seeing this too, a lot of brothers was trying to ban the fathers from coming around the children, all because they were thinking that they wanted the woman. And in some cases, it was true. You know, breaking up is hard for both of us, whether it's a man or the woman. Breaking up is hard. You understand? Men hate to see their woman with somebody else. They hate the fact that if they got a woman and somebody else want her, you know what I'm saying? And the woman hate to get left alone. All of that. All of this is confusion, man. You know, and all of this is caused by our oppressors. They're the ones that raised us. You know, we've been raised with our oppressors' values and their, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Phil's system on parenting. You understand? That's how we raise our kids. From Dr. Phil. When we should be in the Bible, listening to them priests and them prophets. You understand? Moses, Daniel, Joshua. You understand? Christ. You understand? That's what we should be listening to. Not listening to this society and the way this world operates and does things. So if you ever need me, you know what I'm saying, or if you need some more counsel about the situation, you can hit me up. Get my number from Maya Shala. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying, and I'll work you through that, brother. Ain't no thing. Yep. You're on the ball. Yep. So back to the situationship. Let's get back to let me get to the results because I want to know, is this baby this man's enough because it showed the hell ain't. Listen, I'm convinced now. The God sister, I am convinced, brother, that this baby don't belong to him. You understand? The God sister came and laid it all out there, and then the like the judge said, you looking kind of guilty over there, and that's because she is. You know, she absolutely is. So let me fast forward a little bit, see if I can get to these.
If you're a business owner,
see if I can get to these results here.
Salakia, Cap.
Go ahead, Doc.
If I could, sir. It seemed like the brother may have a good job, and that, you know, he tried to get that brother on a hook.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think? I can agree with that, but what I believe more is that she ran out of options. I believe a lot of these sisters run out of options. I think that's the first thing. You understand? Before it's the money. The money be on their mind. I think that's second. But they run out of options of who to pin it on. You know what I'm saying? The guy, the couple of weeks before the window of conception, he's not the picture now. Oh. The two men that he was talking to on the way to the gas station, they not in the picture no more. One of them said she did it to me too. She put a baby, told me that she was pregnant by me, and then the evidence was non-producible according to him. You understand? Then she had another guy. Okay, then you got the guy on the Facebook. You know, so she ran out of options, and she knew where this brother was at. Because, like she said, she was back and forth to his house. See, them situationships, they be meeting up at hotels. They be, you know, they don't be knowing nothing about. They don't even be knowing their names, huh? Mm-hmm. A lot of them don't even care. They don't even care. All they know is peaches, pumpkin. You know what I'm saying? Kiki. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know the sister's real name. When it comes to the brother, they don't know what they know him as. Lil Oak, Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? Big homie, something like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing these dudes' names.
Come, sir.
You know, Big Tone, Lil Tone. They don't know these brothers' names, man.
Right.
So they don't be knowing who to pin it on. So they find out whoever address they got, and that's who they pin it on first. And her being hurt by not knowing who the father of her baby is, she turned around and retaliated on this brother. That's what she did. She retaliating on this brother right here because he turned around and told her, listen, I don't want to be in a relationship, just a situationship. And she said, oh, okay, I agree. And then now all of that nonsense then backfired on her. So since it then backfired, now this is his judgment from her. And let's see if he's the father.
Amaya Calhoun. It has been determined by this court. Mr.
You see that look on her face? Did you see that look on her face? She don't know. And you can't know when you're sleeping with several different men. You don't know who the father is. You can't know. But let's run that back. Watch her face. Because she looking like, oh, man. She is over there, boy. Man.
That window of conception don't seem so reliable.
It don't seem so reliable. It don't seem so solid. It don't seem so concrete.
Right.
You understand?
Salakia, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's it, Adawan.
God, they don't sweat. Let's see. Look, let me run that back.
When it comes to 6-month-old Amaya Calhoun, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Calhoun, you are the father.
Good night. So he actually is the father. All them different men that she been sleeping with, all them situationships, it don't always turn out like that. It don't always turn out like that. That doesn't mean that she was not disgusting. You understand? Yeah. Because of her actions. Okay, her actions prove when she admitted to being with other guys, that's it right there for me. That's enough. You know, so at least the brother doesn't have the worry of, you know, saying the baby, him not knowing if it's his child or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there, that can damage a lot of brothers if you are not strong. You understand? If you're not strong like Brother Desmond, you understand? Listen, boy, I done seen it break some cats. I've seen it, man. I done seen brothers take care of kids for 10 and 12 years, and they found out that they wasn't the daddy. OMG. It broke them, man. It broke them. I know some brothers that got, you know what they call it in the world, they got cheated on. They got 304'd on. And that broke them. You understand? That broke them, man. And these sisters, man, a lot of them, like this one right here. Trooper, give me this scripture right here. You know, because the ISUPK has the fix and the solution to all of this, what you call it, a hot mess. All of this hot mess. That's why we're out here teaching the truth, to prevent the hot messes.
That's right.
You understand? Even if you're in one, guess what? We can help you fix it. You understand? We could fix it and we could prevent it. You know what I'm saying? But we're mostly concerned about preventing it going forward. You understand? To where we won't have to keep on going through the same old thing over and over and over again. More and more of our children don't have to turn around and come into this world. Have you ever seen a grown woman or a grown man cry because they don't know who their father is? Have you ever seen that? That's a terrible sight. I done seen so many sisters bawling their eyes and their brain out, all because they want to know who their father is and their mama won't even tell them. Yeah. Mother was such a 304. The baby got to sit here and go for the rest of their life. Matter of fact, on one of these shows, even in real life and on one of these shows, I seen a mother that turned around and said, "You don't need to know who your dad. Just stop worrying about it." That's what she said. That's what she told us. The girl is sitting here crying. She's about to die crying. She's about to kill herself crying. You understand? And the mother told her, "Oh, stop worrying about it. Just stop asking me, because I'm not gonna tell you." That's what she said. Selfish. And that is insane. All right, give me let me see 1 second. 1 second. Bobbly, you know who do that, don't you? That's that General Hyman right there. Bobbly. True OG. General Hyman. Give me Proverbs 30 and 20.
Come on, sir. Come on. The book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20.
Come on with it.
Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
Such as the way of an adulterous woman. Meaning this is how them 304s are right here. You understand? Such is the way. Brother, you can know a woman by her ways, right? And such is the way. This is one of them ways right here. This is how them 304s are. That 304 that we just watched on paternity court. This is her way right here. Mm-hmm. This is her way. Keep on.
Come. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
She said, I have done no wickedness. This is a metaphor, of course. This isn't necessarily talking about her just eating food, right? You ever heard somebody say, I'll eat you up?
Come on, sir.
That's a metaphor. You understand? Meaning I'll do you dirty. I'll do you bad. You understand? I'll do you wrong. I'll eat you up. You ever heard that song, Man Eater? You understand? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She's a man eater. That woman is a man eater. She was eating up a whole bunch of men. She had a bunch of them. Oh yeah, I had sex. Yeah, but that was 2 weeks before that. Oh yeah, y'all. I did tell him that. Yeah, I did post that. Yeah, I did, but it was that was nothing. That's her. Because what does she keep going back to? The brother's explaining everything, all of the ways and why he feels the way that he does according to her actions. And she's, he mad because he got them child support paper. He mad because he got to pay child support. He mad because them papers came in the mail. He mad because now he got. That's all she was concerned with. That's this type of woman right here that will eat you up, brother. That will turn around and eat and swallow down and say, I ain't did no wickedness. I ain't do nothing wrong. He just mad because them child support papers came. Yeah. When that whole situation started because you two agreed on a situationship. And it turned into a, guess what, a rotationship. And look at how many people are out here in these rotationships, especially you sisters. Especially you sisters getting rotated. Your bedroom is a revolving door. Situationships don't last that long. They don't last that long. I had another video that I wanted to play, but we didn't ran into the time. The sister turned around and she's explaining how her situationship turned into a marriage and how the situationship ruined her marriage. And I'm telling you, you sisters and you brothers, y'all need to put something in them big, empty, dumb-ass heads of y'all. All I was sitting here thinking when I was watching this, and the other one was like, man, our people are truly stupid. We are truly stupid. Look at what we do. The Lord gave us his wisdom so that we wouldn't be stupid. Them religious freaks say stuff like, oh, God protects fools and babies. No, you're the parent. You're supposed to protect your baby. You understand? That's your job. And no, he don't like fools. And he gave you his wisdom and his knowledge so that you wouldn't be a goddamn fool. And here these religious freaks are made up, oh, God protects fools and babies. Look at what this baby is going through. Look at the type of mother this baby got, man. Right. Look at the type of father this baby got.
Right.
Look at what this baby is going to go through. And look at the damn fool. And how, guess what? If you don't increase in knowledge, if you don't come in here and get this knowledge, you're going to increase in your fuckery. Like that's all that's going to happen.
That's right.
Foolish things happen to fools. It's not like, God, oh, he a fool. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. No. You're a fool, and boy, you're going to get broken. That's what's going to happen. Because the Lord said in the Bible, in Psalms, that the foolish shall not stand in my sight. So God ain't protecting no fools, man. Y'all need to stop. You stop listening to these religious freaks and actually come into the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge and put something in that empty ass head. Change your life. Come in here to learn something so we can fix, say for instance, if you've gone through a situation like this, we can fix it. We can fix it from anyone else going through it. Any other child going through such a thing right here. If both parents will put something in their head, stop being stupid. You understand? Turn around and say, you know what? Instead of us being in a situationship, since we don't want each other, let's leave each other alone. We're not even gonna have sex. Let's not even have sex, even though you look mighty tasty to me, girl. You understand? And yes, you might look mighty strong to her. She might want you to take her to Pound Town, dig her bitch down, dig her, eat her out. She might want you to do all of that. But guess what? We don't even want each other. So let's not even go there. And then guess what you could prevent? AIDS, STDs. You understand? Children. He didn't want that baby. She didn't want the baby. She tried to put a baby on somebody else. Yeah. Did it before.
Yeah.
Because she don't know who she's sleeping. She don't know who the father is because she's sleeping with so many different people. And like I said, if we turn around and start following God's laws, statutes, and commandments, man, we could clean our community up.
That's right.
Our communities could be squeaky clean and let the rest of the world be filth, man. I don't care what white neighborhoods look like, Chinese neighborhoods look like, Arab and African. I don't go in their neighborhoods other than do business. You understand? I'm not looking for none of their women. I would never know what some Hamite vagina feel like. I would never know what a Hamite mother, how she acts and treats the child. I would never know how a white woman acts and treats a child, because I'm not going to sleep with none to even know. I'm not going to touch not one of them to even find out how it is to be with an African woman or to be with a white woman or a Chinese woman. Oh my God, the thought of them. I don't want my child listening to that. You understand? Black children are the coolest children on the damn planet. And you think I want my child to be raised? Mama talk. All right. Like, what you cooking for dinner? Air fry raw, pork fry rye. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? No. I want me a lovely sister that knows, that grew up the way we grew up. We know each other. Like I done been in different cities. I'm gonna say this and we're gonna get out of here. I done even been in different cities, man, and ran into people, and we connected. You know what I'm saying? All because guess what? We actually family. It's a spiritual thing. We're family. You understand? I done met total strangers on the road, and then we had so much in common. It was like we stayed down the street from each other. And I'm way across the country. I'm in another state. That grew up with different lingo and all kind of stuff. You gotta watch certain things. That's one thing that I do. And when I do go into a new neighborhood, I don't say too much first off, because you say the wrong thing. Some things mean something bad, and so it means something good somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Come.
And just certain things. Nope. I got to learn the lingo first. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of us, like I said, we connected. We was like we grew up around each other. Started talking and actually went through some of the same things and all of that. That's because we are God's chosen people, man, and we got to start living like it. You understand? Right. Nope, no more situationships, man. No more of that. You want to have sex, you make her your wife. If you ain't ready to make her your wife, don't have sex. If you want to have sex, then you make him your husband. If you're not ready to be ruled over and be told what to do, right? Then don't have sex with nobody. Wait. Learn to wait. If you're not responsible, wait. That's what you got to do. That's it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and close out, man. We're going to get up out of here. We passed the time. And I got another interview going on at 2. You know what I'm saying? I think it's on Atlanta time. It'll be 3. So in roughly about an hour. You understand? We're going live. DMG, the brother from Paradigm Shift, TV 314. Our brother, the DM Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? Is interviewing me, and everybody tune in to that one. All right. And I guess with that, we're gonna close out. Go ahead, Trooper. Go ahead. Where my Charlotte, the brother? He must have got busy. I know that brother stay busy, boy. He got a lot of work to do. That brother be on it. Go ahead, Trooper. Go close out.
Come on, Cap. Another mighty class, Cap. It's an honor to, just to be taught to be taught under you, sir. And I appreciate you having me on the show again. Everybody that's watching, share this class. This type of information. This is the type of information that we need to hear. Because I know a lot of people can relate. know somebody that this has happened to, you know. So, you know, share the class, you know, call into the ISUPK. You know, if you're going through something like this, you know somebody that's experiencing something like this, or if you just need counsel, you know, just call into the ISUPK. Come into this truth, you know, and with that, shalom.
Damn right, damn right. Go ahead, young man Desmond. Go ahead, brother. Close out. Any last words?
Sorry, I just want to say the water for the class, the good class, the heavy
Damn right.
class, man, and the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Damn right, damn right. Goddamn right. Our oppressor, he is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. He is. And the only way to beat that oppression is if we end up coming together, man, in the truth. Because you see, it ain't happening nowhere else. They've been singing and talking about UNITY, you know what I'm saying, for the longest. And no one has been successful at absolutely holding it together, except for the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General YAHANNA, man. That's it. This is the one way. We are our people's last hope. All right. And y'all keep tuning in. Like I said, be looking for the interview going down at 2 o'clock in 1 hour on Paradigm Shift TV 314 on YouTube. You understand? With that, shalom, everybody. The water.
Shalom.
Shalom.